Okay, fine. Okay. So what we are actually discussing means declarative approach of application development in Salesforce. Okay. So in this we will get concepts like app, object, field, tab, okay, page layouts, etc. So actually this is, this comes under MVC architecture. Okay. Every application, it maintains some MVC architecture. Like for example, here M means model. Okay. So later you won't get doubt why we are discussing the topic. Okay. So that's why I'm repeating this one. So here model, view, and C means controller. Fine. So in Salesforce under model, I already explained about this model. So model talks about where we are storing our data and interacting with the data. Okay. So for that we have object, field, object as well as field, and anything related to model. Tab also you can say. And coming here view, we have page layouts. This says about interaction with fields, forms, okay, object forms like that. So page layout, mini page layout. Okay, search layout. And okay, about this thing. And coming here we have controller part. Controller part talks about how to control our data flow. Okay, flows between data. Like for example, we have workflow rules, validations, formulas, and approvals like that. Okay, using these concepts we will control the data and the application. So that's why we will discuss first, what is app, what is object, all these things. Okay. So coming to actual picture, so we will see about app. We already created one app, right? In our example, we have created this app. That name you can see on the, using this we call as app menu, force.com app menu this is. And here we have applications like sales app, call center app, marketing app like that. And also here we have, so this application. And also I have created one object. So what exactly app means? App is nothing but it is collection or group of objects and executes particular purpose. Okay, it is group of objects. So how to access object? Object is nothing but database table. How to access database table? Using tab. Okay, by creating a custom tab, custom object tab for it, so we can able to access the database table. Okay, so that's why all my things will be related to application, object, tab, etc., etc. Okay. So here I already created one object. In my example, okay, object. So this is the object. For that I have created one tab. Using this tab I can access that one, and the tab name is object tab. Okay, so this is the tab. Yeah, sure. Have you created your developer edition earlier? Mahima, are you there?
Yes.
So have you created developer art for you?
No.
Okay. So first of all, create that one by going to developer.salesforce.com. This is the URL. I already shown this to you, right?
Yeah, I already opened that one. Afterwards, okay, later I'll talk to you.
Yeah, after that, click on sign up and provide your details like first name, last name, email ID, and mobile number. Okay. And after that, you will mention one username.
I already kept everything.
Already created?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you need to log in. This is the URL, login.salesforce.com.
Can you send the link to me?
Sure. Okay, done.
Talk later I'll talk to you.
Okay. And okay, I have created one object and one tab for that object. So let us see what happens here. When I click on this tab, it opens the object. This is the object name, and with the tab style. This is the tab style I have selected, Apple style. So now what I am doing, our next concept is till this one, okay, till tab creation we have completed in the previous session. So now we'll see about field types. Okay, field types in Salesforce we'll see. So for that, go to setup. Okay. Under create, we have objects. And click on our example object, that is this is the one. And this we have custom fields and relations section. Click on that one, new. Okay. Here we have different field types. So where this field type exactly useful, we will see. So we have the object, right? So this is the object. And when I click new, it will open one form. Okay. So with only one field, one input text field, I can enter the data here, text data. And like that, we have different field types. For example, if I open the accounts object here and click new, So here there are different field types I can see. So this is text type, and this field is of type lookup. Okay. So you can see different properties, features. So this is pick list field, and this is checkbox. This we call as date type, and this is text area. This is text area long, like that. So to build this type of forms for our example object, okay, as of now on our object we have only one field. So this is the only one value user can able to enter. But now I am trying to take one scenario and build according to that scenario. Okay. So for example, let me take one scenario like company. Okay, company is the scenario. I'm building one form for this company details. Okay, that means what are the things related to company? What might be the details this company form should maintain? Have you any idea?
Company name,
Okay.
address,
Okay.
description,
Description.
location. That's it.
Okay. Phone number, email ID, and website, and number of employees, and okay, services offered by the company, like that. So instead of description, I can say about the company, about us, like that. Okay. So here company name should be what type? What details we are giving as the company name?
H&P.
HMP.
Any company name.
Okay. So that might be text. We are talking about text field types here. Okay. If we assume that this is the field, so what should be the type? Okay. This should be of text type, not numbers or any other. Okay. And here coming to address, so can you assume what data type we can take?
Address, you can give any company address, right?
Okay. So this also text type, and this we call as text area. Okay. In the column, in the row manner, we can expand this one. And about company also text area, some long.
Yeah.
Long text we can input. For example, 15 lines, 20 lines of text we can enter. And here coming to phone, this is our phone type.
Data type.
Data type is phone type. And email also we have email type. For a website also we have website type here in Salesforce especially, not other than Salesforce tools. So here number of employees, it is integer type. Services offered is pick list. Okay, that means it may have multiple. Yeah, tell me any doubts.
1 second, I'm getting one call for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Call is completed. Hello?
Yeah.
Call is completed, sorry.
Okay. So here, why I have selected this, multi-select pick list, and why I have selected integer type for number of employees. Okay, all these things we will see. So first of all, based on our requirement, okay, we need to choose. So what type of data is suitable for this particular field. Okay, so based on that our selection, so we will build the form like this. So this is the form. Here you can observe the details like, so for account number, okay, in the backend they have selected integer type, and for account name they have selected text type. Okay, so you cannot enter, text details when this is number type or currency type. Like that, there are some, inbuilt validation rules for that particular type. So it will give some error. Okay. So if you are entering wrong details. And here coming to rating. So here what we are doing, we are restricting user. So to select only one value among these three values. Okay. Out of these values, user is not allowed to select anyone. Fine. So rating can be hot, warm, or cold, like that, or none, no value selected. Okay, null value, like that. And here for my date, it won't, allow user to select to enter any details other than date. Okay. And also here, so for the text area long, you can enter any alphanumeric characters like alphabets or numbers you can use for this purpose. So here for active also yes or no or none. Okay, other than these three values, user cannot enter any details. So that's why it is picked list. Okay, like that we have different data types, and we will see one by one and with their properties. Okay, where it is needed like that. So first of all, auto number. Okay, so we have auto number. So this auto number is helpful. It increments to auto increment record number. Only record number it increments. Okay, record number for every new record created. Okay, for every new record created, the number will be, the value for this auto number field will be auto incremented by 1. Okay, so let us do on our example. So from my, this object, this is the object, right? So from this object, I have selected, here you can see. So this is the path, okay? Path to create custom field. Setup, go to setup, under build, expand create, open, click on object and select our object. Okay, so whatever the object, so you will redirect to the object detail page. Object detail page. From this page, go to custom fields and relations section. So like this. Okay, this is the object detail page. From that, scroll down and you will get the custom fields and relationships. And click new. Click new. Okay. So in the first step, you need to choose the field type. So selecting field type. In that selection, I am doing auto number. So enter the label for field like record number. So here we have field label. So this is the display name. This is the field display name. Okay, and also we have field name. So this we called as field API name. Okay, and if it is custom, so it will be postfixed with _C. Okay, and it will fill the all gaps with underscore. It fills gaps between characters. Okay. Field name characters with underscore. Okay. And this auto populates. This auto populates. Auto populated. Once enter field label and click on tab button on the keyboard tab. Okay. So you can observe here, I didn't enter this value. I just enter value for field label and clicking on tab. Okay, this auto populates. And after creating this field, this will be with double underscore C. Okay, post pixel width. And display format. So this is the format, you can customize this one. With this format, the number will be incremented by 1. Okay. M 3 zeros. So if there is any existing record, it will be assigned order. For that, as there is no record in our example, leave it as it is. And if you want to enter any description, you can mention here. And if you want to give any help text to the user who is entering the details, you can provide that too. Okay. But this is, read-only field. Okay. User cannot enter values for this particular field. This field value auto generated. Okay. And user cannot enter or edit it. Okay. And if you want to make this, identifier when importing from external system, so you can do that by selecting this checkbox, external ID. Okay. So in the next step, you will provide the accessibility for different profile users. So these are the users in my org. These are actually profiles. So whenever one user, record, when user entity is created in my Salesforce organization, I will provide the profile. What type of profile that the user should contain. Okay. And I'm setting the visibility for that particular profile. I'm providing visibility to all profiles. So in this step, I'm adding this field to the page layout. Okay. As I already told you, object is depends upon page layout. So whatever the field we have created, that should be added to the object default page layout for the particular object. Okay, so this is the default page layout I'm adding to this. So let us check whether this particular field is added to the page layout or not. How can we check that one? By opening the object and reloading this page. Okay. So as the field is only read-only field, so you cannot view this field on this page layout, even though you added. Only on the detailed page layout it will appear. So two types of page layouts we have, okay, that we will see in the advanced concepts. Here I am trying to create a new record by clicking save. Here you can observe record number. This is a field that we have created just now with the order M000. Okay, and here we have one bubble for help. So here you can see the help. User can able to see the help. This field value auto generated and user cannot edit or enter detail for it. User cannot edit this one. Got it? Creation of first field in our application. And why we are doing that one? Are you there, Meghna? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, Meghna. So, have you observed why we have created one field?
Yeah,
What is the purpose?
one created an object on the name of ABC.
Which one?
ABC. Record name.
ABC is the record here.
Record name. And last previous class you created an object and now you created one record name. And also you created one account.
Which
Right?
account you are talking about? No. That is not the thing. So here you can see what we have done. So by opening the Meghna app, this is the app name, Meghna app. Okay?
Yeah.
And here this is tab name. So when I click on this tab, it will open the backend, database. So backend database name is, you can see here, new object for Meghna app. This is the backend object name. That also we have created previously. And what are the records it contains? Just now we have created one record for that. And this record is, currently it is on, new object for Meghna app object. And when I click this to open, it shows the details for this particular record. So for this field, value is ABC I have given. And record number is auto-populated. So for every new record, it will auto-populate this value. After, next record, it will be updated to M001. ఓకే
ఒక్కసారి డౌట్, ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలని ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం? ముందు సెటప్ లోకి వెళ్తాం.
ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేషన్
ఇప్పుడు మేఘ్న యాప్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలంటే ముందు సెటప్ లోకి వెళ్తాం కదా, ఒకసారి క్లిక్ చేయండి.
ఓకే సెటప్.
ఇప్పుడు సిస్టమ్ రివ్యూకి వెళ్ళవచ్చు.
సారీ
సిస్టమ్ ఇప్పుడు మేఘ్న యాప్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలని మీరు ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేశారు ఇది?
Go to setup, under build, expand, create. Okay, click on apps.
ఓకే ఓకే
Okay.
మీరు ఫస్ట్
you
వీడియోలో
can create.
నేను చూసుకుంటానండి అది.
Sorry.
ఫస్ట్ వీడియోలో ఉంది కదా ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేశారు మేఘ్న యాప్, అది అసలు చూస్తాను అంటున్నా.
Okay, fine. So for the second record, let me create second record by clicking new button and providing
టెక్స్ట్
ABCD. Yeah, any text you can enter. So here you can observe, previously it was M000, now it is updated to by 1, M001. For another record, you can see here. So because the property of auto number field type, for every new record it is incrementing. Are you observing what is going on?
Yeah.
So that is the property of auto number. Coming to other data type, that is formula. So formula is advanced as of now. Okay, I am skipping this one till external lookup relationship. Okay, I will explain this later. After that, checkbox we have. Okay, so this is of Boolean type. You may heard about this Boolean type, right? That means only true or false or none. So whenever this checkbox is checked, that means it returns the true, otherwise it is false. Okay. In our example, so I am taking cab facility provided. Okay. This is the question mark, and for that default value is unchecked. Okay, so same like previous one, visibility check. This is again adding field to the page layout, default object page layout. Okay, already it is checked, so automatically added. Now here Just reload this one. Okay.
ఇట్లనే చేస్తామా?
Cap facility provided. Sorry.
కంపెనీలో కూడా ఇట్లనే చేస్తామా?
కంపెనీలో
వర్క్ ఇట్లానే ఉంటుందా అంటున్నా?
ఇలానే ఉంటుందండి. మనకు రిక్వైర్మెంట్ వస్తుంది, అంటే మనం ఒక అప్లికేషన్ క్రియేట్ చేయమని. సో ఆ అప్లికేషన్ లో ఈ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఇలా క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం అనమాట. దానికి ఏ వాల్యూ ఇస్తే యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయాలి అనేది మనం డిఫైన్ చేస్తాము. సో ఇక్కడ ఈ ఫీల్డ్ కి వాల్యూ ఏంటంటే నేనేం చేస్తున్నాను, either చెక్ ఆర్ అన్చెక్, రెండే చాయిస్ అన్నమాట.
రికార్డ్ నేమ్ ఇప్పుడు ఎఫ్ కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చు కదా మనం.
సారీ,
ఇక్కడ మెయిన్ రికార్డ్ నేమ్ కింద ఈ ఇచ్చారు కదా, ఏదైనా ఏ లెటర్ ఇవ్వచ్చు కదా మనం అంటున్నా.
ఏదైనా ఇవ్వచ్చు అండి, టెక్స్ట్ టైప్ ఇది.
యా టెక్స్ట్ టైప్, అవును.
ఓకే, నంబర్స్ కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చు మీరు కావాలంటే. ఓకే, టెక్స్ట్ టైప్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఆల్ఫా న్యూమరిక్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ ని అలో చేస్తుంది. సో యూ కెన్ ఎంటర్ ఎయిదర్ ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్ నంబర్స్, నంబర్ టైప్. Okay, so if you want to restrict only to, user need to enter text or characters there, you need to mention some validation rule. You need to apply some validation rule on that particular field. Okay, so I'm editing this one and checking this one. Cab facility is provided. Okay, and coming here we have currency type. So currency is, just like our currency. So by default it represented in the, by default it is in dollars. Okay, and used for storing currency values. Okay, so taking currency here, లేబుల్ నేమ్.
ఇది ఎలా వచ్చింది? ఇప్పుడు కరెన్సీ దగ్గర క్లిక్ చేశారా మీరు?
చూపించనా ప్రీవియస్ స్టెప్?
యా, కింద ఉంది కరెన్సీ.
Okay, I have selected currency and click next.
Okay.
So here providing the field label, annual revenue. Okay, so currency we have, 18 characters, or you can digits, 18 digits. So out of this 18 digits, you can make this, it also this including decimal points. This also includes decimal value. So decimal value means 14.47. How many decimals here? 2 decimals. After that, so this we called whole number dot decimal points. Okay. So like that we can split this 18 digits. Okay. Like for example 16 digits plus 2 decimals. Okay. Or else 14 digits plus 4 decimals. Like that you can split. So that's why I'm mentioning here 16 digits, here 2 decimals. And if you want to make this mandatory field, you can do that. Okay, or else you can leave it as it is. And if you want to provide any default value for that, you can mention inside this formula editor. Okay. So here again, visibility check. For every field, this is mandatory. Okay, appending field to the page layout. So this is also done. Now we can go through previously existed record and refresh this one and see if there is field added or not. Okay, here this is. You can edit this one and enter any details like. And you can see the dollar symbol over here. It will automatically append the dollar symbol. Got it? So like that we have other tabs like date time. So you can easily practice this one, and email. So let me explain this one. Date type. This contains, this allows only date values or value in date format. Okay, format. It pops up it opens one calendar. So from that you can select value. Later you can modify that value. So by default it will opens years only last 5 years. Okay, and you can modify that one later on. So let me take date. Foundation date. Okay. Visibility check. Add your field to the page layout. Okay. You can click either save or save and new. Both buttons you can click. And here just reload the page and see the changes. Okay. Foundation date. You can able to edit this. And in the year, here only we have a list of years.
Srini garu
So
మీరు
these
ఎట్లా
are the years.
వచ్చారు ఇక్కడికి?
Sorry.
ఈ పేజ్ కి ఎలా వచ్చారు?
ఈ పేజ్ నేను ఆల్రెడీ వేరే ట్యాబ్ లో ఓపెన్ చేశానండి.
ఓకే.
ఓకే, వేరే ట్యాబ్ లో ఓపెన్ చేశాను. సో ఇది ఆల్రెడీ క్రియేటెడ్ రికార్డ్ అన్నమాట మనది. సో ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ట్యాబ్ లో ఒక రికార్డ్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను. ఇది వేరే ట్యాబ్ లో అలా ఉంచేసాను. ఓకే, ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ ఐఎమ్ క్రియేటింగ్ న్యూ ఫీడ్, ఐఎమ్ రిఫ్రెషింగ్ దిస్ పేజ్ సో దట్ ద updates will visible able to see the updates here. Okay, so this foundation date I have just created and I am trying to edit, trying to provide some value for this. Okay, so like that. So only date values I can able to provide here. So if I am trying to provide any text, it won't allow me. So because of the date format. Okay, numbers also it won't take. So only date type values it will take. Okay. So like that we have date time type. So this is the date time. So in addition to the date value, so we can also store time. Okay. So like this manner. So here you can able to see the time also. So when this record is created, in addition to the date value, so there is time also stored, time value also stored. And here email type we have. So we'll see about email type. You can practice the date time, okay?
Okay.
So email type is, this is just like text type, okay? So it allows user to enter the text alphanumeric characters, okay? Text type means alphanumeric characters it allows. Okay, as well as in addition to that, it has inbuilt validation rule to check whether the input text for this field is a valid email ID or not. Okay. Okay. Let us check that one. So I'm selecting email. Text me your email address so that we can test this one. In the chat you can mention. Email address. Okay. Okay. So here the value for this, okay, this is the bubble, help bubble. The value for this field uh, should be valid email address. Okay. So it will check only format and it won't check whether this email address, provided email address is exist or not. It won't check. It will check only format. So what is the email format? We know. So email format is valid email format is valid email format. So one email should contain some name like contact @domain name, like for example gmail.com or else hotmail.com or yahoo.co.in, like that. All these are domain names. So every email should contain @ So before that there should be some text. After that there should be some domain name and dot. Okay. After that some com or .co.in, like that. Okay. So it will check this one and consider that that is a valid email address. So let me okay. I'm not disturbing any options. And I'm just providing accessibility, and after that adding that field to the page layout. Okay. So keeping default. And here also clicking save on. So now go to the record. So this is the already created record and refresh this page. Okay. So here this is the email address field and with help bubble. So you can read that help text. The value for this field should be valid email address. Okay, it will see only the format. I'm editing and providing the email address and see what happens. So it accepted because this email address having proper format. So name, after that @ and after that some domain name. So now let us take another record. Okay. You're providing details like BCD, campus rate provider, annual revenue 45. Okay. And after that foundation date. Okay. And email address bcd@gmail.com. So I missed to enter @. Okay. So it gives the error message. Why? Because it is not having, proper format of email address. So if I enter @ and save, so it will accept. Okay. And if I remove this dot and try to save, it won't allow me. And if I enter dot and then .code.in, okay, now also it allows me to save the record. Got it about the validation rule that already applied for this email type, email and data type. So any questions regarding our today's session?
Hello?
Okay, fine. So please do continuous practice. So what are the concepts, okay, we are discussing, so that
Sure.
you will get some doubts and we can discuss the doubts and further we can go into next section.
Can you send the recorded video to me?
Probably Raidu will take care about the, sending the video for today. So maybe tomorrow onwards I will do that. Okay.
Can you do by yourself, because every day I'm asking him.
Yeah, actually, if I'm with the organizer, so that I will get the recording video. Okay. So as of now, Raidi is the organizer, so I can't help you for today's session. Okay. Probably tomorrow onwards, so I will be made as organizer, so I will send that. Okay.
Srini,
No
I
issues.
just forward you something. Can you forward me that one? Can you put it the mail there?
Sorry, which one you are asking about?
I messaged you.
Okay, one second. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay, fine. Thanks for joining the session. So
And
we'll
I'll
meet.
ask Roy to send this video to me.
Yeah, I will. I'll put a mail regarding this one. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So he will. Problem. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye. Have a nice time. Bye bye.